Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Today is Cheeseburger Day. We were just talking about cheeseburgers earlier this week, and we had a lot of people write in about their favorite burgers.
You were talking about hamburgers.
Okay.
Are you
the same thing?
Are you not of the same? If it doesn't have cheese on it, it's not even worth eating.
Yeah, a cheeseburger and a hamburger is the same thing. No, sometimes I like to get a hamburger with no cheese.
No.
Oh yeah, sure.
Where?
Whopper.
Oh God.
Whopper is the first one that comes to mind. I prefer it with no cheese. American cheese is.
I know.
Just okay.
I kind of agree with you. I will say is I think we've been on record as saying that In-N-Out is vastly overrated when it comes to burgers, but the cheese that they use, something about the cheese that they use does make it. It's the best American cheese.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's the best American cheese.
Sure, it's probably just normal cheese.
It tastes least fake. Like the other ones taste kind of fake. You know what I mean? Like the McDonald's American
I love that.
cheese.
See, I think they have the best American cheese. On a cheeseburger?
It tastes a little fake.
I don't mind that at all. It's real cheesy. If you're going to have American cheese, you can't just have a little. You got to have a lot because it's not as oily as cheddar.
That's what I like about In-N-Out. You get the 3x3 at In-N-Out. Cheese.
Screw the double-double.
Yeah, no, you get the 3x3 because you get the extra cheese and something
How
about that.
How far can you go with that?
That's as far as I can go.
Has anybody ever done a 4x4 or a 5x5 or a 6x6?
Yeah, people do big ones.
A 10x10?
Yeah, they serve it like in a boat.
Oh,
at a certain.
How would you even eat that?
Well, you would share it with friends, I would hope. And that is like maybe cut off pieces of it.
Or they could all just get their own double-double, triple-triple, whatever. What do you like to drink with a cheeseburger?
Coke. That's it.
Soda. Me too.
Just Coke. Not soda. No, I can't do no Sprite, no root beer.
Oh, really?
No ginger ale.
I can do any soda.
I'm not doing any of that.
I just can do any of that. Or a glass of milk.
Just Coke.
Or a glass. I love a glass of milk with a cheeseburger.
Glass of milk. You are
so good. Chocolate milk is good too.
12-year-old.
Chocolate milk's good because you get the saltiness of the burger and the sweetness of the
chocolate milk. Seriously,
the chocolate milk. Yeah, it's really good.
You realize most people stop drinking chocolate milk at
well, that's their loss.
12, 13 years old.
Do you still eat chocolate ice cream?
No, I don't. I hate it. I can't stand chocolate ice cream.
Well, you know what my point is. People still eat chocolate ice cream. Yeah. Why wouldn't you drink chocolate milk? It's the same thing.
I will say this: when I have a bowl of Cocoa Puffs, I do enjoy the milk at the end of it, and that's just chocolate milk.
Some people, beer? People like beer. Around here, people like wine with their burgers. I know a lot of wineries I'll see, or when I'm up there, people are doing burgers and wine.
What kind of wine goes well with the burger?
I think everybody would say Zinfandel's a pretty good one, and that's a pretty,
like a Zinfandel or a Cab or something like that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, or a Syrah. I mean, really, there's Syrah burgers. I've seen that. I mean, any red wine.
Question: We had this. I want to experiment in the kitchen, but I don't want it to be a gigantic failure. You had said people use wine in cooking. Can I use, especially if the wine is past its time? And,
I didn't come up with this. This has been around forever.
Yes, I know. I understand.
Decades.
Have you ever done it with a burger? What? Would that be good? Would that taste good? If you made the patties, put them on your skillet or your barbecue, whatever you want to do. I like to make it on the cast iron grill. Holds up really well when it comes to the burger.
Yeah, I agree.
And you pour a little wine over that and cook it in the wine.
Sure, try it.
Would that be good?
Sure, why not?
Would that be good? I don't know. I mean, I would think it would add a richness to the burger.
If it's a red wine, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say I would try that.
But I don't know, and I don't want to experiment.
Or maybe even like a port, something that's kind of sweet.
Somebody has, something that would give it like a reduction.
So there'd be like a tangy, like a barbecue or a teriyaki or something like that.
Yeah, to give it a little sauce, a little syrupy.
I don't know. You get creative. You find out what works for you. Hi, you're on the air.
I think Jeff ought to try mixing it up instead of pour it over to the top. I could have swore I've had that before.
Well, you pour
the
mix it into the burger meat.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right, because then it's going to flavor. You pour it over the top, and it's alcohol. It's going to flash off.
Yeah, it's just going to burn off.
Taste anything.
Yeah, no, I think that's.
You know what you call it when you put it in with the ground beef? Infusing it.
Infusing it.
Infusing it. Yes. Thanks for the call.
No, I thought of that too. It's just the thing is, I hate making the patties. That's my least favorite part of the burger process.
It's not. It's.
You get your hands all sticky and gross.
It's just, and then making a good patty that's going to hold together.
Well, yeah, and then so now you're adding liquid to it. And,
is there a trick
what's that
there?
going to do?
Is it an egg? Are you supposed to put an egg in there? I think I've seen that where it helps hold all that hamburger
together. The trick
together.
is the 8515 from Costco. That's the best. That's the best.
What I buy. The grass-fed little square packs.
No,
of meat?
no. I just get the stuff that they put in their big, like it's like an 8-pound.
Where's that at?
thing.
I always just get the thing there. It's got the 3 cubes.
It's right
or the
next
2
to
cubes.
the 3 cubes. It's just like you would package it at a regular grocery store. Instead of 1 pound, it comes in 8 pounds. It's ridiculous.
What do you do with 8 pounds of meat?
Put it in the freezer.
I mean, the nice thing is the other one's all separated out, so you can pull one out,
Right.
and it's enough to feed everybody and have a little bit of leftovers.
And it's
8
good.
pounds.
It's okay. It's okay. That stuff's good. I like that stuff. It's just
It's grass-fed.
I opt for the other stuff because it's
I think
cheaper.
it's grass-fed. Maybe it's organic. I don't know what it is. I just know it's easy, it's packaged,
Plus,
and it's convenient.
To me, yeah, but to me, the other stuff seems fresher because it's coming straight off the butcher. I don't know how long those cubes have been in freezers and, tossed around. They're not making it right there and putting it in the cube right there. Whereas the stuff that is in that pack with the cellophane over the top of it is, it's made right back behind that wall with the chickens. I feel bad for passing along information yesterday that may have made anybody switch their pick to the Bengals last night.
I switched mine back to the Browns right before kickoff.
Good for you.
I was actually doing something that needed to be done for a long time, and that is like going through clothes and
Exercising your Baker Mayfield demons?
No, I'm sitting there and I was just, kind of, you start kind of organizing your closet and your dresser, and then you start realizing, man, I could get rid of all this crap I haven't worn in over a year or two. And so I was just filling bags full of stuff for Goodwill. And
good for you.
And then I had the NFL Network on, and I went, man, I'm going to, you know what? Baker Mayfield, the whole thing with, why can't I remember his name?
Who?
Their receiver.
Odell Beckham?
Yeah. They had a big thing this week, and he just wants to get involved more. He says, if you'll get me involved earlier in the game, I just need to get involved earlier. I don't care if it's a screen pass.
That.
And so, anyways, I just had a feeling, and look at that. He had a good night last night. They had a good last night. It ended up being a pretty close game. I didn't watch it. I had it on, but I didn't watch it.
It was a close game in score.
35-30 or 34-30?
The last touchdown that the Bengals scored was garbage as garbage can get. There was like 40 seconds left. They were going to have to convert an onside kick, which, the Browns shouldn't have let it get that close, but they did. And a lot of offense in that game last night. I didn't think that was going to be the case. But I guess if you have two teams that are at the same level, they're playing each other, it'll be an entertaining game. You know what I mean?
So your upset of the week didn't work out. The battle for Ohio went to the Cleveland Browns. I'm sticking with Jacksonville and their upset over Tennessee and the Titans, even though the red zone has got 88% of people picking the Titans.
Not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's just not going to happen.
Well, hey, one can dream, right? Come on. Gardner Minshew is Minshew Mania, and he is all over Jacksonville. He's got young receivers. I'm telling you what, right now, I picked up one of his rookies. I forget the kid's name.
Laviska Shenault Jr.
Yes, thank you. See, you've got a great memory for these names.
I was prospecting him.
And he just doubled in point value fantasy-wise this week.
What do you mean doubled in point value?
Meaning that he was projected at 3.5 points, and now he's at almost 8. So,
okay.
And then what else did? Benny Snell. Jeff and I in our fantasy league just did a trade. I got Michael Thomas and Benny Snell for Chase Edmonds and
can't remember his name. He's so good. Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks. Sorry.
Yeah,
and Brandon's a little beat up right now, and obviously,
Michael Thomas is very beat up right now.
Is pretty beat up right now. But the thing is, Juju Smith-Schuster is on one of these podcasts I listen to. One of the guys is in a fantasy league with him, and he just picked up this week Benny Snell.
Juju did?
Yes.
Well, he's got to. He's his teammate.
Does he though? Because Connor's still there, so that's a little inside information. Yeah, there's a good chance.
Yeah, that is a little inside information.
That is a little inside information. So I'm really feeling good about our trade.
I think he'll play this week. I think Benny Snell will play this week. I just don't need. Right. Well, maybe I should have played Benny Snell after over my choice last night to play Joe Mixon. God, the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. And it got worse, too, because I don't know if you saw it towards the end of the game. Probably not, because you said you were watching. C.J. Uzama goes out, catches a touchdown, and then promptly turns around and tears his Achilles tendon. And the tight end for the Bengals is out for the season now. A lot of tight end injuries and a lot
Who's the pickup?
Nobody. You don't want anybody the next man up. Nobody was even rostering CJ Uzama. Nobody is the pickup there.
Yeah.
You do not.
You know, it sucks.
Believe me, as somebody who has what was supposed to be an integral part of the Cincinnati Bengals offense, you want no part of that offense unless it's going to be any of the receivers, because it seems like Joe Burrow is going to throw the ball quite a bit because he's going to have to, because his offensive line sucks.
This is the one thing I'm happy about right now, is that we at least have something normal happening when it should be happening, and that is the NFL season. So I know a lot of people are upset about all the political crap behind it. Jeff and I don't care about that. We literally I like to watch football.
Our distraction is here.
Always have liked to watch football. I like to play fantasy football, and that's about it.
We're going to play some golf this weekend. We're going to do fantasy
next
football.
weekend.
Next weekend. Oh, it's not this weekend?
No, it's next weekend.
Oh.
It's not this weekend.
I don't know if I can go then. I thought it was this weekend.
No, it was next weekend.
I thought it was this weekend.
No, it's next weekend.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No, it's next weekend.
Oh, man, you got me all excited. I got out of my plans.
I told you that he's coming next weekend. Oh, no. We can go back to your plans.
Now I got to figure out what to
Happy
do.
Friday. Today is Jimi Hendrix. What would have been 50th. He died 50 years ago. I mean, it's his anniversary. Today, September 18th, marks the 50th anniversary of his death.
If Mark Brunell was 50 yesterday, Jimi Hendrix was going to be a lot older than 50.
So, anyways, we're going to play some Jimi Hendrix. What's your favorite Jimi Hendrix song, Jeff?
What's the name of that song? Is it Castles in the Sand?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Kiss This Guy?
No, it's Castles in the Sand.
I like Watchtower, all along the Watchtower. How about you, Steve Kragenbrink from Woodsy Maid Society?
All along the Watchtower.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, okay, that's
Castles,
2 versus 1. That's what we're going to play.
Made of Sand is my favorite. It's so good. You're not going to play Castles Made of Sand?
No, because it's 2-1. All along the Watchtower wins.
That makes me so angry.
Well,
can you guys at least? I know Jeremy doesn't know Castles Made of Sand because it's like not one of those songs that gets. Why don't we do a lightning poll right now?
Maybe later.
How about All Along the Watchtower, Castles Made of Sand?
It's
805-543-3693.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take phone calls right now to hear what Jimi Hendrix song you want to hear, since this is his death, his anniversary of his death. And we'll play any. No, don't even start with the texting. You have to call in.
It's All Along the Watchtower or Castles Made of Sand.
No, it does. No, listen. I don't even think. Let's open it up further than that.
Whoa! We know what happens when you get more than 2 parties involved.
The first song that gets 3 votes, meaning the first person or the first song that gets 3 mentions, will be the song we'll play. Doesn't matter what it is. All right, but you have to call in. There's no texting on this. 805-543-3693. And that's what we're going to do. Are you going to write it down? Jeff's got a pen. Good. All right, what do you want to hear?
Castles.
Castles, there's 1. All right. Hi, what do you want to hear?
Castles Made of Sand.
You can hear any song you want. That's the one you want?
You got it.
It's a great song.
You know, this is why I don't like people that listen to this show. Hi, go ahead.
Because they like good music?
No, because they always agree with you. Go ahead. What do you want to hear?
Castles in the Sand.
All right.
Yeah, you suck. Fine, I'll play it.
By the way, not to be confused with Belinda Carlisle's hit from
Circles in the Sand?
Late 80s. Circles in the Sand. Ever tell you the story about Circles in the Sand, Steve?
What?
The story of Circles in the Sand?
Oh, my God. Hold on a second.
Did we lose Steve?
No, you guys are really hard to understand. Colors are clear. Oh.
Is there a problem on the board?
Steve, can you not hear me?
Uh-oh.
What happened? Did we lose you?
I hear him on your phone.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put him on speakerphone.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Steve.
All right, you got me?
Here's the deal. Okay, back in 7th grade, Amanda Gardner, we have like a school-wide talent show, and Amanda Gardner had a severe lisp, and the song that she chose to sing was Circles in the Sand by Belinda Carlisle.
Circles in the Sand.
And everybody just kind of looked at each other.
It's a fishing song, isn't it?
Circles in the Sand.
Okay, listen, I'm literally holding my phone up on speaker to the microphone. We can't do this. So we're gonna go to a break. We're gonna come back and play this Sandcastle song.
Castles Made of Sand.
Yeah, and then we're
Drift
whatever.
into the sea.
And then we're gonna come
Eventually.
back and we're gonna talk to you, Steve. And we're gonna figure out this phone thing so I don't have to hold my phone up to the mic because
Work out your technology.
Yeah, I've got bad elbows.
Ever wonder what it's like to work with Jeff and Jeremy?
Why are you so cranky?
It's early. let's be real with
All
people.
right, let's
okay?
be real.
Work with them at home on demand by subscribing to Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning, wherever you get your podcasts. All the benefits of working with them with none of the smell. Oh, somebody light a match. Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning on 93.3 KZOZ.